Hey everybody, Neo Prepper here. Hey, I just wanted to give you a last update on my container garden here. And obviously it's kind of gone to hell in a handbag, but it's, it's too hot in Florida now. And that just kind of burns them up. But I got a ridiculous amount of tomatoes this year. I do want to, you can see the little tomatoes that are left, the husks I should say. I had a squirrel that was coming out here just munching on them. So, little bastard. Anyway, in fact, he just jumped over in a tree next to me over there. Anyway, so he was well fed. But I did find out one thing. Like I said, this has always just been one big experiment. And, better to do it now than later. See, I mean, I've already got blooms coming up again right here. So, I mean, literally, if I kept this thing going, I'd have more tomatoes coming on. Also, obviously, some critters got a hold of it and ate all the leaves. So I just wasn't paying attention anymore because the tomatoes were all gone. But I did find out when I was looking up how to do these buckets the first time, they recommended putting dolomite into the buckets, and it took me forever to figure out what the heck that was all about. In fact, the way that I figured it all out was because my tomatoes were smaller than I expected and had a lot of bloom end rot. And the reason for adding dolomite to your potting soil, I think it was because of the calcium content. Calcium is required for all of the tomatoes and everything in order to get size on your fruit and more fruit. And bloom end rot is all related to calcium. And dolomite or dolomitic clay is full of calcium. So you were supposed to mix some of that into the soil. I never did, and so I suffered with bloom end rot and small fruit. And I mean, they were delicious, but they were not the size that they should have gotten to. And I don't even think I got the amount of production that I should have gotten, even though I got a lot. So I just wanted to add that in there as just the last little bit of information. That was the biggest thing that I learned as far as this goes, is that I need to add calcium to the plants and or to the soil. Without it, you just don't get what you think you're going to get. So anyway, that was it. It was a great experiment. I got a lot of tomatoes out of it. It was a lot of fun. I really had very few problems with pests except for that damn squirrel over there. And had I been actually paying attention, I would have got the it's probably grasshoppers that ate the leaves off, and I would have sprayed those and killed them down too. But anyway, the same thing with my peppers. Calcium was deficient, and so I had small peppers and bloom end rot. And the only thing that really did well was the Brussels sprouts, but they seemed to take forever to grow, and they never got as big as I thought they should. And so again, I think it was calcium deficiency. So very important, add some dolomite to it, and I think you'll find that after that, everything is hunky-dory with your plants. Anyway, thanks for watching all these. I know that watching plants grow can be pretty boring, but I appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you learned a few things. I know that I did, and I'm going to be adding more buckets and a irrigation system, and when I do all that, I'll put it on YouTube as well. I got a pretty cool idea for an irrigation system. I've got all the parts, I just never have put it together because the growing season was over, and it just didn't seem like a important thing to do at the time. So that's it. Neo Prepper out.